What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Grubs, if not me, who else, back again with another great episode of Shit Talking Time. Y'all know when there's shit to talk, we always got to talk it. Back with an interesting topic today about the good old goat. It's been a lot of rumors speculating, floating around about, everybody's greatest of all times, Jay-Z, getting dragged in these rape allegations with Diddy, and it's just one big mess. One big mess. Um, for me, honestly, like I say, I'm definitely respect how he handled it. Didn't let the rumors swirl. Didn't let the media get hold of anything. He kind of got right ahead of it. Like, oh no, this is just an extortion tactic. And the lawyer that's representing them is known for extorting famous people for money and so on and so forth. So, I mean, I hope that's the case. Um, for me myself, to be honest, I agree with a lot of the people online. Jay-Z has went totally dark since Diddy was arrested, but people, I'm gonna push a different narrative that I was pushing in public, not online. But like I used to tell people, y'all keep forgetting about that guy Epstein, that whole black book fiasco and things like that. Nobody noticed how a lot of random people just start turning to philanthropists and super giving and super donating. So that's kind of gave me an idea who was the people that could have been on Epstein's list. So to me, honestly, I have heard rumors that, Jay and Beyonce were on Epstein's list, P. Diddy and a few other people. So for something like this to come out, it's really not surprising. I mean, timing is kind of strange. I'm noticing how a lot of the bigger guys are pushing these narratives that these guys are getting taken down right after they tell bigger companies no or try to go against them. But the thing that I understand, I mean, unless this is a modern day movie where you can go and backdate evidence and back create evidence, I don't really think that's possible. And then a lot of times I'll be wondering, like, if these people are so take allowed to take the test. I mean, they're not 100% accurate, but they're some percent accurate, at least to give a theory. Because if you take one and it comes back 30% conclusive, then somebody's a bold-faced liar. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways to get stuff, handled other than just letting the media and the people play detective, because the people playing detective is not a good thing. Really not a good thing. People playing detective go find pictures from that night at the after party, which just so happened where this person was walking behind him and bang, he's got. So I understood why he got out ahead of it and try his best. Um, Gotta be fair. I mean, we not gonna say act like some of these famous celebrities don't have records of dealing with younger females, extremely younger females. Um, I don't get it. The thing is that make it so strange is like I didn't even know you could report a rape from 20 something years ago. I mean, I know they got Bill Cosby, but like it's not even a statement or a accusal document. This rape just came out. No SBU, no girlfriends, no family. Everybody kept this quiet for decades. Seem a little shaky to me. I got to do some research and see if Jay Z got any big moves going on right now. So if he could be using this for publicity, or it could just be a stunt to block something that he got going on, some deals he making. That's a lot of times they do this too. They do get accusations to lower your value whenever you're about to do something big. Or also, we know people use this as marketing tactics to get attention on them when they're about to do something. And like I said, he's been in the shadows for quite some time. I don't know if anybody noticed, it's been over a year. He has not been seen like that. Um, Beyonce and Child, yes, but Jay-Z, I haven't really seen him out like that. And even somebody made a comment saying a lot of events he has never missed. He hasn't been attending. So I don't know we going to keep one. It's just kind of strange, that it has to be he raped someone with Diddy. Diddy's on trial for strange stuff, so it kind of fit the bill. I see where they're going with the narrative. I do feel that in the near future that they do need to implement some type of law or some type of punishment for these frivolous lawsuits that people are receiving just because they're famous and wealthy, or even just because they're friends with another person who's famous and wealthy, and they have these lawyers out here that make a shit ton of money off of people who just don't feel like being bothered. And before I go, I'm gonna explain why they're able to make this easy money, because a lot of people painted Puffy wrong because he paid Cassie, he paid the producer. See, we're regular people, first and last name. That's it. The only person owning us is the government. But when you become people like Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, and these other big names, you become a corporation. So even though we know Diddy as Diddy been for years, but right now Diddy has a controller, which is these shareholders, these people who's fronting his money for whatever he does, who owns rights to him. They don't own him as a person. Well, actually, we're not gonna say that. They kind of do. I will get into that on another platform, but they're overly paid with livestock. They can't never say they done. They can't say I quit. Them names and companies had to grow on. But back on track, what happened was Caxie filed the lawsuit. The boardroom said, nah, we can't let this go no farther. Just pay her. Not with we gonna do an investigation. Oh, we're gonna ask him. Probably never asked him nothing because they didn't have to. The board controls it. So Diddy has to go to the board to ask the board what he can do. The board doesn't have to ask him what they can do. Just a little business education for y'all. So that's why y'all probably wonder why these stars, why isn't he responding faster? Why isn't he doing this? Because they have to go to a board of people and ask them permission to do what they want to do in their own life. If I'm lying, you can do the research. That's why a lot of these stars be getting caught up in stuff and be sitting there quiet, and y'all be wondering why he ain't just say nothing. They can't. The board might recommend them to let the publicists deal with it. Publicists are good at controlling damage, when simply they can just come out their own and get a heartfelt to their fans and get a way longer, um, whole better result versus just letting your publicist deal with it and spend shit to make it worse. So that's just a little food for thought, but that's how the people got paid, because the first thing I wondered, like, why the fuck would he pay her and make him look guilty? But then I had to think about it. It's other cases like this, but people don't care to look that deep into it. It's just a situation, and I feel bad because people our color are lined up to make us look bad all the time. So somebody could have explained that same thing I just told y'all. Puff Daddy did not go in his bank account and pay that girl off. The board took his money and paid her off. Total difference. That nigga probably was kicking and screaming because by him paying that, that means he admits the guilt. So a lot of times I'm gonna push y'all a narrative, a whole new narrative we haven't seen online. Maybe the board is trying to get rid of him. They own the name, they own the music, they own him. They don't need him. They can continue to push agenda without him. Just a little food for thought. Maybe he was about to break camp from the board. A couple of them have done it. If I'm correct, Russell Simmons had some issues like that. He broke camp from the board, and then all of a sudden he started touching people. Pay attention, y'all. And I mean, it's like the internet jams the improper narrative so far down our throat, pause, that we can't see or want to taste anything else other than what they post, when we can simply, just like how Lil Durk, we can go get documents about Diddy. We can go get documents that's filed against Jay-Z, but nobody wants to. We're going to push the narrative that he's a weirdo, and now Jay-Z's a weirdo. But I hope, the government gets hold of situations like this, because even though they can be found false, who wants to even deal with something like that? And then on top of that, the government needs to get on top of it, because this is why we don't trust y'all niggas now. Well, who got our back? People can just run around and say, "Hey, man, he grabbed my ass." I wasn't even near that man, but now I grabbed his ass, and now I gotta pay him, or they'll getting with drug through the mud through all over social media. Man, y'all goofy, man. And like I say, the United States is a goofy place. But as far as the accusations, like I said, accusations. I'm a firm believer, street nigga, innocent until proven guilty. I need to see black and white paperwork. I like to see some statements, hopefully some documents of some sort, so forth, corroborating this story from back then. Not nobody just coming out right now. Cause it sounds like some powerful ghost shit. Oh, she seen the two dudes on TV. Oh, they raped me 20 years ago. I need a little more than that. And then the main thing that I need is, why does it come out now? That's the most important question for me. No disrespect. If it is true, I'm sorry for you, sweetheart. But why now? Y'all don't come out on these cats' rise to the top. Y'all come out as they peak. That's why it comes up. It's a money grab. Just saying. But I hope this information finds useful to y'all like it did to me. And as always, man, I see y'all guys next time. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, tell everybody about everybody. And as always, I see y'all guys next time.